She had many lovers in her lifetime. Different names, same identity. Different faces, but it's all the same, you see. I mean, she wouldn't call it love. More like sensuality. Close enough, right? Getting close enough to any guy who had the right combination of words to get her mood going that night. Promises of pleasure. Sweet nothings they would whisper. Vows of unbridled happiness is what they made her. Life with no restrictions, inhibitions, limitations. Yet lover after lover left her holding on to false expectations. Expecting moments of bliss. Wasn't expecting those moments to be accompanied by this aftertaste of emptiness. Seemed so rewarding. Yet reward after reward was the same, more confusion. But then he came, as if in a vision. She remembered that day as if it were yesterday. He looked for, he sought, he found her. Found in the filthiest of places, red light district. The type of place you don't see a man looking for Proverbs 31, just something cheap, just something real quick. But he called her my beloved. So used to objectification, this type of affection she never anticipated. But he knew her personally. Recalling even in the time that followed when she first met him, there was an inexplainable familiarity. He had those kind eyes, the kind of eyes that see way past the superficial to the war waging on the inside. Introduced her to a life of pure, uncorrupted intimacy. Showed her the type of love that was sacred, selfless, soul deep. But could this really be her reality?
Roses are blue, and violets are red. Twisted is the world we live in, where leaders who are to lead end up being led to greener pastures, or so they think. When deception creeps through the windows of their eyes and makes them see truth as lies, and creeps through the cracks of their ears and makes them hear the noise they fear, just so that he can use their eyes to stare and glaring to nothingness and yet still call it amazing. Deception. Roses are red and violets are blue. Although many have been called, I have chosen you. There you are. What could it really be? Is this
me?
you?
Yes, it is.
But you've changed drastically. What have you done to yourself? You look different. You look
beautiful?
No, pitiful. And how long has it been? I've been looking for you for the past few weeks. It's been too long and you look too weak. What's the matter? You're looking a bit slim. I remember you clearly the last time I saw you, when you were so full of me. You were bright. You were the light of the world that could light up my world like nobody else. But apparently our love has only been flowing in one direction. What happened?
In time, she found her awe of him waning, just as paint strokes of sunset covered the sky, but moments later, fading. To ignore him was never her intention, no. There was just more and more holding captive her attention. Very soon, her eyes began to wander. First a quick glance, but then her gaze began to linger, like trying to capture two events simultaneously with autofocus. His image was starting to get blurry, shifting in and out of focus. Everyone flirts a little, is what she used as leverage, but one missed call became two, and two became the average daily, devoting her time to that which she found stimulating. She still loved him, yes, but every now and then she needed a little bit more entertaining. The guilt, however, she couldn't escape. Almost sure one day his heart she would irreparably break. Started thinking, you know what? It's not you, it's me. I'm not worth it. You deserve a girl without all this baggage, someone flawless, undamaged, perfect. I feel like we've grown
No distance can divide the space between my heart and yours. All this time you felt apart, I just long for you more.
But I don't have your
My piece of the puzzle is what you're missing in this lifelong searching. Surfing from one puzzle to the next won't be puzzling when the wave comes and knocks you off your board.
Boredom is what I feel sometimes. Like I'm in this relationship alone. Every time I make plans for us to have fun, you either cancel or postpone.
My plans for your enjoyment, you never seem to enjoy it. Because what you call fun only lasts but for a moment. You see, my fun is marinated in the very essence of my love, which makes it pure. Don't you hear yourself? Please allow me to tape you. Like it wouldn't be wrong for me to tell you I love you just as an excuse for me to rape you.
I have baggage even you would find overbearing.
My biceps were built to bear your burdens.
You deserve so much better than this. A common, filthy, wretched street
Whoredom is a huge offense to me.
But this is who I am.
No, this is who you used to be. So stop asking me to leave you in this caged mess. All this time you felt alone. I had plans for us. I had prior engagements. You see, I suppose everything would change if I'd propose this ring. It's mine too. But it would be yours if you just say, I do.
do not think I'm good enough for your standards. Starting with the fact that my whole life has been made up of mistakes and loose morals, you're looking for something serious. I mean, I would be crazy to resist. On the other hand, he has that charm that lures me in like a fish to bait. So mesmerized by his eyes, I find it hard to concentrate. Muscles so well defined, they'd make Oxford go out of business. A smile that makes me melt and my mind become delirious. It's like he's my personal protector. Said he'd catch me no matter what, even if I jumped off a cliff. He lights up my world like I light up his spliff. He's like my vitamins. I need my daily dose. He said he'd climb the highest mountain just to bring me
Roses are blue and violets are red. I said I have chosen you, but it's like you don't get it in your head.
There's just something about him, something about his
My presence brings you fullness of joy.
Yeah, but in his presence, bonds form and the heat increases like gasoline and fire. Chemistry is
Explosives fit the description. Because he will bombard you with sweet words in your ears in an attempt to fill you, not knowing that the skull candy crushes your soul in an attempt to kill you. Besides, whatever happened to us as of recently? I feel like the only thing that is being elevated in this relationship is my voice, because apparently you never seem to hear me. That explains why you had so many missed calls last weekend.
I haven't even told you about the pregnancy.
What pregnancy? All this time we've known each other, we've had nothing but purity.
I'm pregnant. My fetus was conceived in the womb of infidelity. It's been killing me. Weaving this web of lies, deceit, and secrecy. I knew once he found out you wouldn't even be able to stand seeing me. Driven by my shame and embarrassment, it's him I've chosen. It's just easier this way. With him, it's a life of carefree, relaxing indulgence.
Your personal protector does not comprehend personal protection, but the contrary. He thinks he can give you the cure when he doesn't even understand the prevention. Now look at me. I am your personal protector, personally protecting you from people like him. False promises and misconceptions. Please tell me the definition of love, because he sounds twisted. And his love seems to be a myth. By the way, you wouldn't need me to catch you, because if I were him, I would have prevented you from falling off that cliff. I love you, and I am the daily dose of vitamins you need. Don't you understand me? I am A vitamin, but yet still B complex. I can still see your needs. I am the sun where these vitamins come from, so stop chasing the life of ease. It's worthless. That life is just too effortless. I mean, just look at yourself.
I know I look pitiful.
No, you look beautiful. And roses are red. Violets are blue. Relationships could only work with at least the efforts of two. It's just too hard to let you go after all that I went through to get you. To get her together. Can't you see that without you and without me, together can't work, because together starts with two.
Just let me get my life together.
My love for you is unconditional. It wouldn't change based on your appearance if I had you. I can't hate you even if I tried to.
Just let me break up with him.
I can't stand another second without you. And I'm sure by now he's probably forgotten all about you.
But I'm
pregnant with lies and deception, conception filled with self-gratification and conceit. And defeating it is only caused through abortion. And I know it may sound painful, but who would you rather? An offspring causing a destiny of deception as your master, or a life of paradise with me, and a life happily ever after? Will you marry me?
I do.